Who else is more talked about than Washington and Lincoln?
Who's more talked about?
Yeah.
Donald Trump and Joe Biden.
No, but like those are current ones. Like
Yeah.
if you think of
But they're
historical
the most
ones,
talked about.
If you think about historical ones, like harder
Okay,
because they're in
Bush
right
and
now.
Obama.
No, those are still current.
Obama got elected 15 years ago.
That's kind of strange.
Like I had no idea what was going on, like the whole time, in the best of ways, because I just didn't know what was going to happen.
I started jumping. The most embarrassing video ever is that third grade talent show performance. I don't know if I have it anymore. I might have burned it.
No.
I hope it's gone. I hope it's gone.
I hope not. I need that video.
It's bad.
I need
No.
that. Like so bad. What is up, Sportscast? Welcome to the Sports and Stuff show, the Kings of Comedy. I'm Carter.
And I'm Adam.
And let's get right into it. Do we have any updates?
No, but I'm pretty sure we could figure out something. We had a pretty big increase on subscribers for YouTube, so yay!
And there's actually posting on Instagram now.
Yeah, I texted Carter yesterday. I'm like, yeah, we're starting to get more traction on Instagram, and I'm like, granted, we haven't posted, so any interactions is traction to what we've been getting.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we're finally kicking off the Instagram. I'm giving the reins to Carter for that. So
Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
That face you made.
We'll see how
Yeah,
that
we'll
goes.
see. I'm also letting him do the TikTok as well. So I'll be.
We'll see how that goes as well.
Yeah. So.
I'm firing back in comments.
Yeah,
I'm ready.
Yeah, I feel like I've been pretty tame with comments, been pretty positive. Yeah, Carter, no, he's not going to hold back.
Dude, I might be nice.
Yeah, he did a thing for a bit where you'd put like a C by his name. If every time he made a comment, you'd put like a C so you knew it was Carter.
Yeah.
But yeah, he'll probably if we have a massive shift in comments or in our like tone of comments, that's probably why. But yeah, I'll be still doing the YouTube and everything, and I'll probably be managing all like those because I think we want to do because obviously it's kind of a pain to watch our whole episodes and like just kind of sit there. So I think we're gonna do the full episode, and then we'll also have like the bite-sized pieces of like our main segments in episodes as well. So we'll have a little bit more, so we'll have it easier to watch or easier to digest, I guess. Or show. So that should be fun to do. I'm also working on the website still a little bit. That's just always kind of in the back burner.
Yeah.
And yeah, other than that, I don't know if we have any more updates. It's kind of nice to sit back here. I feel like we have way more space.
Yeah.
I really hate using that couch, but we
I
don't
like
have a third.
having guests.
Yeah.
But the couch, not great.
I really wish we had a third one of these chairs so we could just put a third one, kind of like what Taya did.
Yeah.
Where we had a third one here. I feel like that kind of worked with Taya. Just because it was Taya, but it feels weird if we had the
that
third
would have been weird
guest.
if that was
if we had Zach there.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was really cool. We're really hoping to get more guests, and yeah, should be fun. I think that's all the updates. If you want to be featured on a sports episode or know someone who wants to be featured on a sports episode, let us know.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff, I guess.
Yeah, I know. And it's still, like I said, like. We made the split to have more guests on for stuff, but as of recently, we've had way more sports people want to go on, so that's kind of funny. But we're versatile, so let us know. Yep. Anyways, movie review. We watched Creed together. I think we had very differing opinions on the movie. I want to watch it again because I want to kind of refresh my memory, but
I don't really want to watch it again.
Yeah, I think I'm going to watch it like on a jailbroken Fire Stick or something.
Fire.
So I don't have to pay.
Fire.
But yeah, do you want to start with your opinion on the movie?
I don't think it was terrible, but I don't think it was that good. I don't know, man. Like the storyline was okay. I don't like that Rocky wasn't in it. I really don't like that. And then the last fight scene just wasn't very good. I don't know. I didn't like all the whatever the jail cell and all that stuff. That was dumb. And it just, I don't know. It didn't feel like a very good final fight scene. And I rewatched the first 5 Rockies, actually, like this last week after we watched Creed. It's just night and day different. Like the Rockies do it so much better. I know it's not really a fair comparison, but I thought it was okay. Decent. I would give it like a 5.5 out of 10.
I think it's decent too. I don't know if I'd give it a 5.5 out of 10. I'd probably give it a little bit better, maybe like a 7 or 7.5, maybe. Because I mean, I do get that I liked that how they did it with the fight scene where it was like they cleared the whole stadium and it was just like them in the ring
cool.
together.
I
that
liked
was
that
cool.
part, yeah.
But it was weird when they did like the whole dream sequence
Yeah,
with like
then they ruined it.
fighting on the jail, like the cells. Like that was weird. Especially because he didn't even go to jail. So like it made like no sense that he was
like grew up in jail.
Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah. That's why.
That makes sense. But that wasn't like the main thing. It was him running away. Like, and his friend went to jail, but it's like but I mean, the biggest gripe that I had is a storyline issue where if you're a convicted felon, I don't think you can compete for a boxing title, a heavyweight title. If you're a convicted felon, I don't think you're allowed to be able to compete.
Right.
I'm willing to bet you probably can't. Let me look it up.
I don't think that can be true.
Let me see here. I'm pretty sure you can't.
Wasn't Greg Hardy a convicted felon? He fought in the UFC. I guess
but UFC's different.
Yeah.
Compete for a...
Am I tripping, or did Floyd Mayweather beat his wife?
I have no idea. Maybe.
I'm pretty sure he did. He might have not
Can a
been
felon become a
convicted, though.
boxer?
They definitely can.
Any member of USA Boxing shall be permanently disqualified from USA Boxing if they are convicted of a felony involving a crime. Oh, okay, so that's what disqualifies you from boxing. Maybe not. I feel like that was kind of weird though. But I did also think it was weird that they made like a point that it was going to be like a chippy fight. And then they're like, oh, he's going to be chippy. And then all of a sudden in the fight, it showed none of that.
Yeah, not really.
That was kind of weird. I thought that was going to be a big aspect of the movie, was that like he's going to be a chippy fighter, so he has to fight different. Because that's kind of what Clubber Lang did. Because he was a chippy, more like, chip on the shoulder too, anyways, fight to do anything.
Yeah.
But I think that was, I really did kind of like the slow motion or like the speed up type of thing for like the first fight where they did that.
I don't even remember that.
It was like when he was fighting Ricky Conlon, who was his first opponent. He like it slowed down and he like went fast.
I didn't really like that. I thought that was
I mean,
dumb.
it's true. I could see that, but I mean, at least they were trying to do something different. I did kind of like the mental aspect though, that they were trying to encapsulate that, like the mental aspect of like boxing, because it is way more than you just you versus your opponent. It's like you versus the mental aspect of it, and that's with a ton of sports. There's a big mental gap, like, and then the training scene was kind of weird, in my opinion. He was just at like a weird airplane place, or like a aircraft.
Yeah, it wasn't a great training montage like we're used to. I'll say this. Of the 2 Creeds and 6 Rockies, this was the worst of the 9, I think. I got 3 Creeds and 6 Rockies. This was the worst of the 9.
I don't know if that was the worst of the 9. I mean, there was like Rocky 5 and...
Rocky 5 is still a good movie.
And then the 6th one, I don't know. I mean,
Rocky 6 is better than Rocky 5.
I think those are probably the worst ones, in my opinion.
I think it would go Creed 3, 5, Creed 2, Creed 1, 6. And then...
Really?
Yeah.
I strongly disagree with that. I really like Creed 1 and 2.
I do too. Just not as much as Rocky 6.
I didn't really enjoy Rocky 6 and 5. I definitely would put Creed 1 and 2 over 6 and 5. And then it gets a little bit argumentative with 1, 2, and like Rocky
After
1, 2,
that,
and 3.
it's not even close to an argument for me. I don't think they're even in the same universe. I think it gets iffy there.
I really enjoy it. I mean, I liked how they tried to do a baton pass off. I didn't like the whole aspect with like his daughter. I mean, that was kind of cool. But like, if they're gonna try to do another spinoff with his daughter, I think it's gonna lose interest because then that's like three, like
yeah, that'd be dumb.
a second generation from Rocky, and then it's like
Yeah,
dude,
no.
come on, like it's kind of dumb in my opinion. But yeah,
I'm
that was pretty
just
cool.
thinking of like how I'd rank them all. I think
How
I
you
got
rank
it.
Okay.
4, 3, those are interchangeable. 2, 1, 6, Creed 1, Creed 2, 5, Creed 3. Yes, I feel good about that.
Okay.
The only thing I might change is moving 6 below Creed 1 and Creed 2. Maybe. Other than that, I'm locked in.
I would put
4, 3, 2, 1 are just so good.
Rocky 4, Rocky 3, Creed, Rocky 2, Creed 1, Creed 2, Rocky 1, Rocky 5, no, Rocky 6, Rocky 5.
What about Creed 3?
Oh, whoops. I missed it. Right after 1. So Rocky 1, Creed 3, 6, 5.
Rocky 1 is so... All right, whatever.
I'm not
Close enough. Close
I'm not
enough.
really a fan with Rocky
You
1
got the top 3 right. That's
because
all that
like
matters.
I'm not a fan with Rocky 1 because it's like I feel like the most of the movie is just him like walking around going like, "Hey, what's up?" And then it cuts to Creed trying to figure out a new fighter, and then it only gets to like the actual fighting and like him training out of nowhere and being good like at like the last like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, the fight was good, but like
That's one of the best fight scenes ever.
yeah, I think it was a good fight, and I think it was really interesting that like how it played onto the second one, where Creed wanted to fight him again because he didn't beat him enough the first time, and people thought that Rocky still won, and Rocky wanted to retire because he got beat up so badly,
and he was already old at that point.
Yeah, and I think that was a good thing. I feel like with this too which is weird with the Creeds, is that they did such a I mean. They it made sense for Rocky to retire after like Rocky 3 because he was that old. He already started way older.
Mm-hmm.
Creed was way younger, and he's like retiring already. Like
Yeah.
I feel like that's kind of weird, and they're playing
Well,
that
they just
off.
want to end the series.
Yeah, I don't think they're doing a Creed 4. I don't think there's really any room for it, anyways.
There's not.
Yeah, so
there's nothing.
I think what would have made Creed 3 cooler was if instead they did a street boxing fight between the two.
That's what made
No
Rocky 5
rules.
trash, though.
I think that's what I think it would have made it cooler though for this.
I don't think so.
Really?
No,
I think,
that's why Rocky 5 wasn't good.
What if they did a street fight and then like a real fight? I feel like that would have been cool.
Maybe that's a little much though.
I feel like that would have been cool. Like maybe like Creed loses the street fight, and then, or what I thought they were gonna make Creed feel bad for his opponent or Jonathan Majors, and then intentionally lose because he thought he had much more to lose than, like I don't know.
The other, I forget his character's name in the movie.
But he was a jerk.
Yeah,
Like he was a jerk to him. So I mean,
no reason
I thought he was
to
also
lose.
going to try to steal his wife for a bit there.
I did too.
I thought,
I
yeah,
did too.
because he was like, I'm taking everything, and then he started to like try to rizz up his wife. So I thought he was going to try to take his wife. I genuinely thought that, but that would have been funny, or not funny. I mean, not for him.
It would have been funny.
But that's what I really thought he was going to do, or at least Creed would think that like he would be pushing away his wife, which he kind of did, and then Jonathan Majors would try to step in and try to like do that, and then I thought Creed was going to get mad, be like accuse her of like trying to be with him.
Yeah.
So that's what I kind of thought, and I thought that was going to be something, but it didn't really play out that way. So yeah. Season 4 of You. Making a segue.
So good. So good.
I haven't watched it still.
So going into this, I had called season 4 the worst one so far because the first part was very good, but not like the first 3 seasons. Part 2 of season 4, oh, so good. Like just so many twists, but it didn't feel like overwhelming necessarily. Like I had no idea what was going on, like the whole time, in the best of ways, because I just didn't know what was going to happen. I can't really talk about what happened without spoiling it for everybody. But it was so good. You is definitely one of my favorite shows. They're making a season 5, which I think is going to be the last one.
Mm-hmm.
I probably won't be out for another year and a half, and I'll finish it all in a day.
How would you compare it to other Netflix originals?
Like what?
You're not a big fan of Stranger Things, I don't think.
I like Stranger Things. I think Stranger Things is a very good show, but I also think it's overrated.
Well, my biggest gripe with Stranger Things is that they're talking about releasing season 5, the finale, in maybe 2025.
Yeah.
People are going to forget about it at that point.
Probably.
And even if 2024, they're starting production in May 2023, so they haven't started it yet. They probably should have started it right as soon as season 4 finished, or aired.
Yeah. Like I said, I think it's a very solid show. I just think it's overrated. People talk about it like it's the best thing to ever touch the earth, and I think it's a good show, but no more.
It's one of my favorites.
I would definitely take You over Stranger Things, for sure.
What about, what's another OBX?
I'll take You.
You. What about, you haven't seen Umbrella Academy, I don't think.
I haven't.
I mean, Umbrella Academy is probably, I don't think it's as good as the other ones anyways.
Yeah.
What are other Netflix originals that are really popular?
I don't even
Is it just mainly those ones? Do you think it's the best Netflix original?
Off the top of my head, yeah. But I can't think of all of them. Probably, yeah. I really like it, like a lot.
Wow. I mean, I haven't watched it, so I don't really know, but I think it would have to be really, really good to make it top
So good.
Stranger Things, because I still really love Stranger
It's
Things.
like-
That's my favorite show.
Are you into more like the monsters and like unrealistic type shows though? Like, is that why you like
Depends.
Stranger Things?
It depends.
Because this one, part of what I like so much about You is that it feels like it could be real, especially the first season. After that, it gets a little less that way, but the first season, it feels like so real and possible, and it makes it like creepy. And so
I think what I like is just a good story.
it's a great story.
And I mean, I'll probably like it if it's a good story. So
It's a great story. It's weird though, like the story follows the main character through all 4 seasons, but the cast of main characters around him changes drastically from season to season. Like it changes a lot. So some people might not like that. I loved it. It kept it fresh, and we still kept the main character, and people would pop up occasionally still. But
this is the last season.
well,
This is the last season.
5 should be.
Oh, they're making it
As far as I know, 5 is.
Okay.
Dude, did Ted Lasso drop? I'm just
Yeah,
realizing.
it did.
I need to watch that. I love that show. Yeah, but as of now, I genuinely think I would put You in my top 5 favorite shows.
all time.
I think so.
Mm.
I mean, Breaking Bad is 1. It's not even close. 2, basic, but I think it's got to be The Office.
Yeah.
And then I'm thinking South Park. And then I'm thinking You at 4. Ooh. And then honestly, maybe Family Guy?
Family Guy in the top 5.
Yeah. I quote Family Guy like every day. I'm not even going to lie.
I mean,
I'm definitely forgetting something.
I never really got into Family Guy, but there's some episodes I really like, and it's funny. Some I just can't watch. I feel like it's like hit or miss for me personally.
I love them.
I think I liked. I think Stranger Things is my number 1 show. If I'm going to be honest,
Yeah, you said
I
that.
think it's. I think it has to be number 1. Office number 2. I really liked How I Met Your Mother. I don't think you've seen that.
I've seen a couple episodes. I haven't watched the show.
I really like it. They always compare it to Friends, and
Ugh.
I think Friends is a better version. Or I haven't really watched all of Friends, but I think How I Met Your Mother is a better better version of Friends.
Friends is in the Stranger Things category to me. Good show, not as good as people say it is, in my opinion.
I'd put How I Met Your Mother there. I really like the whole show except for the ending. And
I've heard that.
yeah,
I've heard that the ending is terrible. That
some
alone
people-
makes me want to watch
some
it.
people like it. Some people absolutely hate it.
Yeah, people are
and
split.
I absolutely hate it. I wish I never watched because the season finale or the series finale is 2 parts.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I never watched the second part. I wish I never watched
You
it.
can't leave on a cliffhanger, though.
No, but I think it's fine with how it is if you just leave it there at the second one or the first part. Because the
I gotta
second
watch
part
it
just,
now. Like, it can't be that bad.
It's rough.
It, like, ruin the show for you?
Yeah.
Really?
It did. It really put a damper on it. Like, I really love the show.
How many
The
seasons
ending
are there?
It's 8 or 9. 8. I think it's 8. By the end though, season 8, it kind of gets weird because Jason Segel, who's a really big part
Yeah.
of the show, he kind of wanted to leave, and so did Patrick Neil Harris. So they both
Okay.
wanted to leave, and that was kind of
You say Patrick
unfortunate.
Neil Harris. Let's see.
wait,
Okay.
what? Did I say Patrick? What?
You said Patrick Neil
Oh,
Harris.
Neil Patrick Harris. Whoops,
9 seasons, 208 episodes.
dude, I churn those out. Like,
That's what I do with shows. Like, before I pick a show, I have to be ready to commit like my next week to just watching that show because I go
took me
through
a
them
month
like
to watch it.
crazy.
and the only reason I got into it was because when I worked at Walmart, like that was a long time ago. They kept on playing it in the break room,
Mm.
and I knew that Robin, who's one of the characters, was like a news reporter, and I thought that was really cool. And I was like, hey, I want to be a reporter too. So then, or like an anchor. So then I started to watch it because she was in that career,
Mm.
and I thought that was really interesting, and that's why I started to watch it.
You must have loved Anchorman then.
I love Anchorman. Dude, those shows are
Those
those
are
movies are
good
so good.
Those are good.
It's so funny. The second one, I always am afraid to bring it up because it's pretty racist, but it's also like a joke. But it's like,
What
yeah.
part?
well, because Ron ends up dating his boss, who's black, and he makes a ton of black jokes in it that are kind of racist.
Yeah,
But-
I don't even remember. It's been a minute since I've seen 2.
Yeah, he dates his new boss,
Mhm.
and she's black, and then he goes. There's this one scene specifically where he ends up goes to like a family dinner. He makes so many like bad jokes.
I got to
like,
rewatch 2. I've
it's so
rewatched
funny.
1 more recently.
Yeah, one is pretty good too. They're both good. I love them. It's so funny. Like, I feel like if I were to star in a movie, I feel like that's always like a side. That's something I'd want to do is star in a movie.
Oh yeah, that'd
I
be
would
fun.
wanna star in a
That'd
movie.
be really fun.
And I feel like I'd be a pretty good actor for some of the things.
I don't know if I'd be that good. I'd
I
have to
think-
start out with like a TV episode cameo first. See where
Yeah.
I'm at.
Dude, if Sports and Stuff goes big, we just do like a feature or something. That'd be so
awesome.
cool. I mean, I've always wanted. What movie would you want to be like featured in? Like, if you had to pick like a genre.
That actually is a really good question.
Want me to start?
Yeah.
I think I've always had this idea that I would want to be in a zombie movie. I'm really obsessed
Mm.
with zombies, and I feel like that would be so cool to be in a zombie movie or a zombie like show, something. I think that would be so cool. I also think like a comedy would be so fun too, like
Yeah.
a comedy movie. I don't even care. Like if I was an Anchorman or something like that,
Yeah.
or like a movie similar, even like Breaking Bad or like-
I don't think I could do like
like
a
Kick Ass. I think that'd
Breaking
be a
Bad
cool
is
one.
not a comedy.
No,
by
not
the
Breaking
way.
Bad. Super bad. I know. Super bad.
Uh,
But I also want to be in a show like Stranger Things. I feel like that'd be so cool too.
yeah, that's true. Bro, I can't even. I couldn't be in a rom-com. I'd probably catch feelings for the other co-star.
Dude, I would want to be an actor. I would want to try. I would want to dabble I would want to dabble in like a rom-com or something.
I think honestly, I would love to star in like a boxing movie.
Dude, that'd be so cool.
That would be awesome.
Dude, that'd be so dope too. Man.
Yeah, I think I would. I think I'll say that. I'd love to star in a boxing movie. That'd be sick.
Dude, if anyone gave me like a shot or like just any script, I would definitely 100% like give it a legitimate like thought.
Well, yeah, you'd have to try.
100%. Like no matter what the movie is, I would.
I don't think I'd
most
be
likely,
good, but yeah.
I would most likely, want to do that. I never did like acting in like high school or
Not
like
me
stuff,
neither.
but like I always felt like I'd be pretty good because like I don't know.
I had to be in a play in 4th grade. Does that count?
Yeah, me too. I had to be in 2 plays in elementary school.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never.
I was tree 11 because I missed out on the role for Santa.
I was a tuna fish. I forgot the name of the tuna fish.
There's a name to this. It's like Fred the tuna.
No, it was something
Tony
the tuna.
the tuna.
Like the tuna that. I don't know, man. I give up.
I also
My grandma sewed me like a big fish head, and I wore it.
You made the costume?
My grandma did.
Really?
Dude, my grandma is like an incredible seamstress. She made that. And also in 4th grade, I danced to Beat It at the talent show.
Oh,
Dude,
no.
I ran the 9 Mile Falls Elementary School talent show. Okay, let me set up for this. Okay, 4th grade. You know what? Let me just go through year by year. Kindergarten. I went up there, and they didn't usually allow kindergartners to perform, but they let me, and I sang the national anthem in a leather jacket as a kindergartner.
Really?
Freaking killed it. That was close.
Yeah.
1st grade. Oh, I don't remember all. Okay, let me skip to the ones I know. 4th grade, I like emceed the talent show with my friend, and I also danced and sang "Beat It" by Michael Jackson.
Really?
Yeah, that was amazing. Or no, that was 3rd grade. 3rd grade, and I had 2 backup dancers.
Yeah, backup dancers.
Yeah,
damn.
and my grandma sewed me like, have you seen the Beat It music video, like the red jacket? It looked exactly like it.
Dude, that's so cool.
It was crazy, and that kind of started my skinny jeans era.
Dude, I'm still in my skinny jeans era.
Oh, me too. Just not today.
Yeah.
Okay, 4th grade. I think it was 4th grade that I danced a party rock anthem with some friends.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe that was 2nd grade. I'm tripping, bro. No, it was 4th grade. 5th grade was my favorite because me and a couple of my friends, I rapped "Can't Hold Us" by Macklemore.
Oh, man.
And that kind of started my rap era. Like, that was the first
Ooh.
time I ever really tried. I'm like, wait, I'm actually kind of good at this. Yeah, man, I ran that talent show.
Wow.
But anyway, yeah, my grandma is an excellent seamstress. She made my little sister an Elsa dress.
Really? That's cool.
And we went to Disneyland, and she was wearing it. And like 15 people stopped us and asked, like, where did you buy that? Like, where did you buy
cool.
that? Like, it looks so real. And my grandma's just sitting there like, yeah, me. She's the best.
Dude, when you mentioned the talent show, I got a flashback of my 3rd grade talent show. The most embarrassing video ever is that 3rd grade talent show performance.
Like, you have this video?
I don't know if I have it anymore. I might have burned it.
No.
I hope it's gone. I hope not. So what happened was, so in 3rd grade for me, my brother was in 5th grade, and he had to do a performance in the talent show with his friends or with a group. So it was him and 2 of his friends, and then there was these 2 other 4th graders that had to do it, and they wanted to do a dance to like the song that was like had no music or no audio. It was just like doo-doo-doo-doo. It was like dubstep, and they did their dance. But I thought it was so cool, and I wanted to copy them.
Mm-hmm.
So I did the exact same song in 3rd grade, and I thought it was so cool. I had like my hat like sideways, and I had like a jacket and I started off with backwards. I was like, and then I went like to my back to it. So I was like. And then I took off my jacket, thinking I was so cool, so fly. And I started just going, like, doing weird things I started jumping. I thought it was so embarrassing.
I need that video.
It's bad.
I need that. Like, so bad.
Yeah, dude, my dad makes fun of me every single day about that thing. It's so bad.
Well, I'll need to see that video at some point.
No.
Very, very badly. But we can move on and actually get on a topic now because we've been rambling for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So what are we listening to?
Yep.
we haven't really listened to any new music in the last week
Mhm.
or two. So, what are we listening to right now? Why don't you go ahead?
So I just looked onto Spotify, and my top 3 playlists here are my, making an appearance again on the show, the Mess Songs playlist,
Mm-hmm.
Drake, and then my Focus playlist. My Mess Songs is like we've already been over this, but it's like the meh mood,
Yeah.
like the type of mood. And then Drake's like my neutral. Like I go from one genre, then Drake, another genre, Drake,
Yeah.
this genre. Dude, and then my Focus playlist, that's basically like song. It's not like a Focus what you traditionally think of like
Yeah.
the soft. It's more like songs that are like more I don't know how to describe it. It's more like soft pop, I guess, but it's like music that I drowned out just subliminally or like in
Okay.
my head to where it just plays in the background, and it's like like mellow songs.
Yeah.
Um
Yeah. That makes sense.
yeah, but I feel like music is such a vital part of like my mood. Like it
Yeah.
helps me so much with like what mood I'm in,
Mm-hmm.
or it enhances a mood, dehances a mood. Like it's so vital. Like if I didn't have music, I'd probably die,
Yeah, me too.
dude.
Like
Music is so
legitimately.
yeah. Like I was the type of guy in high school, and I think because I wasn't allowed to have headphones in middle school. I always had my earbuds in
Mhm.
100% of the time. Even now, I still always have my
Yeah.
you probably catch me more times with my earbuds in than without.
Yeah.
Like, but I also feel like it's weird if you get the headphones though. I was never a headphone person. Those people were weird
I
in
don't
my
like
opinion.
wearing them around. I have a pair of pretty nice headphones at home that like if I'm just chilling in my room, I'll throw on every once in a while, but earbuds are the go-to always.
I mean, I would.
And the new Apple headphones, they look stupid.
Yeah.
I don't think they look good at all.
I mean, I do like the wireless thing because it's so much of a
Yeah.
nicer feature. But
Yeah,
I feel
have
like
I have like Bose wireless.
Mhm.
They're fire.
I always I don't know, for my high school I always thought the kids who had those like headphones on during class or like before and stuff were the weird ones. Like it always seemed like the weird ones, so I always get like the ick if they do.
Oh god.
And I feel really bad because Taya
The
does that
ick.
all the time. She brings her headphone
Mhm.
headphone, and I'm like, I love Taya, but it's so hard because I don't like that. I'm sorry, Taya, but
I'm gonna start doing that.
no,
I'm gonna start pulling up to here in my headphones.
no. Uh, if you're wearing headphones around, you better not be wearing a SportsNStuff hoodie. Just
Hey,
disassociate.
I was repping yesterday.
Yeah. It was funny because I saw Carter in the quad, and he was wearing his bright red hoodie, and that's how I saw you. Like I saw you first because it just stood out, which I
Mhm.
mean is a good thing.
Yeah.
I love that hoodie, by
I
the
do
way.
too. I like it.
It's so nice. I love our logo.
Yeah.
It's so.
It's fire.
It's still kind of surprising that I drew it.
Yeah.
Like, and people ask me all the time, like, be like, "How'd you make your logo?" And I'm like, "I drew it," and it just came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
My biggest gripe though with it is, it's supposed to be a crown, but I feel like it looks more of like a queen crown than like a king crown, because king crowns are more like fancy. But I mean, it's cool.
I don't know.
I like it.
I don't know about all that.
It's still on my cover. I got rid of the sticker one. I used to have the stickers. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
But yeah. What are you listening to?
You know.
Yep.
You know what I'm listening to. I'm listening to a lot of Yeet. A lot of Yeet.
Mm-hmm.
Not only because he just dropped one of my favorite albums I've heard, but also he is touring and he's going to be here in like less than 3 weeks. So I got to be ready. I got to know as many words as I can before that starts.
5. Record 5.
I am good I can understand him, okay? I've listened to enough Yeet where I can mostly understand what he's saying. And that just takes it to a whole nother level. Yeet. Love Yeet. Other than that, which isn't a lot, I'm listening to Me because I just dropped.
Yeah, that's in the news. I put that in the news.
Oh,
but
facts.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a minute then. But also, I made the remix for the Kid Leroy challenge. I'm probably going to link that on every post I make for the next few days.
Yeah,
So
watch that.
go vote for me.
Yeah,
Go vote for me because
please.
if I get the most votes, I get to perform on stage with the Kid Leroy, and that would just like be my dream come true. So,
Yes.
what else am
Dude.
I listening to?
And then we can have, boosting up our resume.
Dude, that'd be amazing.
Boise Hawks, professional
Perform
professional broadcaster, professional singer. Like,
dude, yes.
dude.
I need that.
The great,
Other than that, I've also been listening to Alter Bridge, a rock band, because I'm going to their concert on the 25th, I think, back in Seattle. So yeah, Yeet, me, and Alter Bridge.
yeah.
Interesting lineup.
Oof, man, that's a fun times.
I'm excited.
I mean, I feel like it's a red flag if you don't listen to a ton of genres.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like it's just weird. Like, how do you, maybe it's just the mood because we use it for mood type of things.
Mhm.
Like, that's how I shift my mood is through the playlist and through that. But I don't know. It's kind of
Yeah,
weird.
I don't know. I used to be very only rap. Years ago I used to be only old rap. I hated any new rap and really other genres. And then it was kind of just new rap, and now I kind of listen to most things.
Mm-hmm.
Most, not everything.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna listen to EDM.
I think still my favorite is pop.
I'm even starting to tolerate country,
Ooh.
which is crazy. I love
Finally.
Morgan Wallen. I like John Party. Billy Currington is pretty good,
Mm-hmm.
although I'll never admit that to my roommates.
I mean,
Yeah.
I enjoy country music in some forms. I really, because my mom is a really big country
Mhm.
listener. So every time I was in the car when I was little, we would typically listen to country on our iPod Shuffle.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where that stemmed from. So I typically only really like the 2000s, early 2010s country because of just a familiarity with it.
Yeah.
I really like Carrie Underwood. I really like Dierks Bentley. I like Darius Rucker types
Yeah, I
the
don't listen to
early
any of that.
Miranda Lambert. Dude, Miranda Lambert and Carrie Underwood. Perfect. They're so
My
amazing.
dad hates Carrie Underwood.
What, really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. He just really hates her.
Dude, she's so good. It's really awesome. And it's a really awesome story with Carrie Underwood too because she came from American Idol. So with
Yeah.
Kelly Clarkson. I
Yeah,
feel like
true.
I always associate this is weird. I don't know why, but Kelly Clarkson was the first person to win American Idol
Mhm.
and she went popular. And then Carrie Underwood was also American Idol winner that went popular. And I associate them with George Washington and Abraham Lincoln. It's the first one's popular because they're the first one and they're good. And then Carrie Underwood was also
There are
popular.
presidents between Washington and Lincoln.
I know, but those are the two main popular ones is Washington and Lincoln.
You think those are the most
And-
talked about presidents ever?
Yeah.
No.
Washington and Lincoln?
No.
Those are the two. Who else is more talked about than Washington and Lincoln?
Who's more talked about?
Yeah.
Donald Trump and Joe Biden.
No, but those are current ones.
Yeah.
If you think of
But they're
historical
the most
ones,
talked about.
If you think about historical ones, and that's harder
Okay,
because they're in
Bush
right
and
now.
Obama.
No, those are still current.
No, that's not current.
If you went 30 years,
Dude, Obama got elected 15 years ago.
that's kind of strange.
15.
If you go 40 years from now,
Yeah.
the two most talked about ones consistently are Lincoln and Washington. Even before Bush, if you go before
Kennedy?
Bush, Lincoln, he's not Kennedy's pretty talked about and Kennedy's pretty popular.
He's in that conversation.
He's not like Lincoln and not like Washington.
Ronald Reagan gets talked about a lot.
Yeah, but Lincoln and Washington are the top two. Those are
Yeah, I
if you
guess.
ask a 5-year-old other than Trump and
That's
Biden,
a good point.
they would say Lincoln and Washington.
That's true.
And it's they're
I think
iconic.
Kennedy's in there too, though.
Yeah, but it's also Lincoln has his. I think it also helps
Hey,
him
rest
that
in
he has.
peace, John F. Kennedy, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I know,
You feel?
with the it's so
Dude,
weird,
low-key,
the whole
though?
lore with John F. Kennedy.
Nah,
With,
something
Madonna?
happened. Like,
The whole
I don't
Madonna
even-
thing too.
I don't even care about all that. You got to do what you got to do. He, like I said, but the fact that he was the CIA killed him. I'm sorry.
Dude,
The CIA killed him. They had to have.
It's so crazy.
He's talking about like exposing all that stuff, and then next week he's dead. Crazy.
That's crazy that like the video, it's so crazy. Just like
Dude, that was someone that you wouldn't expect who was killing him.
I'm surprised that
I feel good about that. I like believing in conspiracies sometimes. I don't
Yeah.
even think that's a conspiracy. I think it's just what happened.
Mhm.
I also don't think Kurt Cobain killed himself, but he
Man.
didn't. He didn't.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Wow.
It was a stupid girlfriend.
Anyway,
Anyway, enough conspiracies for now.
I remember when we did that one conspiracy segment.
Yeah, those were just random off the internet.
Yeah.
Though. These are ones I like actually
I believe in.
because sometimes they're right, and that's so like satisfying. Like for example, like the reports are coming out now that like COVID is now believed to be made in a lab.
Yeah.
You remember when that used to be a conspiracy
I
theory?
believe that too.
Yeah. So, what else? I don't even know. There's a lot of them about Tupac's death. Those are always fun to talk about.
Yeah, but I don't think that's true. I did kind of believe in the X thing
The Drake.
and the I genuinely do believe in that.
You think
And
he
they pulled
killed
him in. No, I told
don't
you what
think
I
so.
think about that.
Oh,
I
that
don't
he sent them.
I don't think he was the one that killed them because that's stupid because he clearly wasn't
Wait,
there.
he obviously didn't
But
kill him, but
I think he did have a say or he put money or like he paid them.
I don't
because
think
now-
so.
Did you hear about the new news? They're pulling him into the trial now.
I don't think he's actually gonna have to.
Yeah, but I don't think he is. But I think they're pulling
They're
him in.
trying
They're
to.
trying to pull him in because I
don't-
think
yeah.
that I do think he did have a say, and he also talks about it in his like music. He's like, yeah, when it's all cleared up, some of my lines are gonna make so much sense, and I think those ones are like right under the nose. Like he raps
Nah.
about it so much.
He was talking about nudes. He wasn't talking
No,
about X.
even after that, he talks about it all the time. Like the one where he's like,
The
he should have
only-
shut his mouth on that live. Like,
the only one that's weird to me is in Mob Ties when he says Louis bags in exchange for body bags.
that one. And then he talks about he should have shut his mouth on his live, or else he would have been alive.
I
Who
don't know-
else is
what
he
song
talking
was that?
about?
What song was that?
That was on Her Loss.
I don't think he'd still be talking about it.
He is.
He
'cause
had to have
just
some
does.
type of beef with somebody else.
He still talks
He's
about it.
Drake.
Like he literally talks about it all the time.
I don't know, man.
Everyone is like pointing it to like.
I don't
X.
think he'd do that. I really don't.
I think he would do that for street cred, and then to
I
rap
don't
about it
know.
and under
Dude,
everyone's
he's
noses.
Drake. Who cares about street cred? He owns Canada.
Dude, I think. I mean, I love Drake. You know, I'm
I
a
know.
big Drake stan.
I know.
But I
How
think
am
he
I?
did that.
How am I the one defending Drake right now to you?
Dude, I just feel like it's
You gonna start defending Yeet now?
maybe because I just like look into his lyrics a ton. Like that's why,
Yeah.
and I feel like there is association to that.
It's also possible that he's referencing it just because people have said that.
Yeah, that's true.
He could be
Too.
talking about it and not have done it.
Well, I've been so
I
intrigued
don't think
by,
he did it. I don't know. It adds up that those guys were robbing him.
Yeah, I mean, but like, who told them that they're getting robbed? But that was a big thing. Like they
Well,
were
he was
talking
already
about.
there.
Well, they were talking about how they thought someone gave like a tip to them that he
Uh-oh.
was gonna be there at that place, so they knew
Maybe.
to rob him.
He might have posted something.
So that was
I
one thing
know,
that they talked
'cause
about.
the day he died, he was at the barber shop too. I'm pretty sure. So they could have seen him there with like his bag.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know, man. Rest in peace, X. And rest in peace, John F. Kennedy.
Yeah, that's what we went from. That's so funny. Wow. But like, and I think going back to like the Lincoln Kennedy thing, it also helps that Lincoln has an iconic look, like the top hat and the beard.
The one he's on the $5 bill and the penny.
Yeah, like he has the iconic look and like iconic, thing to him.
Bro, who's even on the dime?
And he also has an iconic like, or not an icon like. I mean, I guess it's iconic. Like
Who's on the dime?
it's a pivotal. That's Roosevelt, FDR.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I can't picture a dime in my head right now. That's so weird.
He's like older, and it's like I have a big old dime in my room because
Huh.
it was at FDR, and I had to do a president's report, and I had
Yeah.
FDR. I had to do it on.
I'll
Did you have
trust
to
it
do
then.
that? Did you have to do a
Uh,
I had to do one in 8th grade.
I don't think I ever did that. No.
My brother did it on Reagan, and that was cool because we went to the Reagan library
Mm.
to like help him with it. But for me, I did it, and I was going to DC, and I looked up all the FDR things there, and one of them was the big old dime, which was really
I don't
cool.
think I ever did that. We did like wax museums, but it wasn't presidents. I did Jackie Robinson.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Man, that's kind of cool, I guess.
I guess.
I guess. Dude, some of those wax museums are really cool. I went to one when I was like, when I was pretty little, but I don't remember much of it.
Yeah, I don't know. I just know we did it on like the stage at our elementary school.
I think I did one. I think I did the one in Vegas. Isn't there like a popular wax museum in Vegas?
I don't know. I've never been to one. I've just performed in one.
Oh, man, that's cool. But, anyways, yeah, we were talking about your release of your song
Yeah.
or album.
Dropped an album on the 10th, technically. So like the night of the 9th. It is 11 songs, 3 features, but 2 of the features are just guitar playing. It's hyperpop / pop, which
I really
hyperpop-
enjoy it.
I don't know how to describe hyperpop without giving like artist recommendations. It's like pop music with hard hitting, distorted 808s. Like the bass is weird.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I feel like it's usually faster than normal pop songs.
Yeah.
That's the best way I can describe it. But yeah,
Do I get to do an album review on this?
please do.
Ooh.
Be honest. I can review my own too, but go ahead.
In my opinion of Carter's album, it sucked. I've talked about this before. I really like Carter's music. Before I didn't really. I mean, like it wasn't my type of type of music, and we both talked about that. Like it wasn't my type, but I really like this music. I mean, Carter was letting me listen to all of his like before he even released it type of like, and that kind of got me into it. But it also kind of jumbled up all the songs together.
No,
because
for sure.
it felt like I was like, okay, what was this one? What was? But I mean, I really enjoyed it. I really liked it. There was some times where I'm like rocking out.
Do you have like a favorite or least favorite on it? Just out of curiosity,
Dude.
I can review my own. To be honest,
I know. Well, I remember the song "I Know You Will." I sent Carter. I sent a Carter a meme, and it was SpongeBob, and it was like, "I need it," because he kept on saying talking about that.
Yeah.
But I liked. Dude, I think I'd be better off with you. I think that's a really good one. I really like that one.
It's such a good song.
I think
Damon killed it. Shout out to Damon, bro.
I like Effed Up With You as well.
That's a good one.
Dude, I really like your album. I really like this.
I'm really proud of that one.
If it
I'm
wasn't
not gonna
like
lie.
if I didn't like it, I mean obviously because like we're really close, I think I would obviously genuinely force myself to like it anyways. But
don't do that.
I genuinely like it. Like this is my type of music anyways too.
Yeah.
And I really enjoy it.
Yeah,
I really like
I'm
the
proud of
cover
this one,
too.
man. Yeah, shout out Jeremy, my roommate. He made the cover.
Yeah, I really think it's cool.
I came to him with like an idea, and he's like, "Give me 20 minutes," and there
I
we
really
go.
also like the all lowercase on all the songs as well.
So it did do that on Spotify.
Yeah, I did all
Okay,
lowercase.
that's how I entered it into the site, and then on Apple, it's like all messed up. I don't know.
Really?
Rare Apple Music L, and rare Spotify W, but. Dang it! That hurts my argument.
Oh man.
Yeah, I wanted it all lowercase because I was gonna do the next project, which is like rock, all uppercase. But anyway, yeah, I'm really proud of that one. Go give it a listen. I'd be better.
I really
off,
like it.
I'd be better off with you by Viral Space C22.
I think you need to change your name. If I'm going to be honest, that's my biggest thing.
I'm not changing it.
I want you to change it.
I'm not changing it,
dude.
I can't, bro.
C Drizzy.
I can't, bro. I've already put so much music out under that name, and it's such a painful process to switch it, and I would lose all the music I've already made and put out. So, Viral C22 it is, okay? It's not a great name, I know that, but if you look up Viral C22 on like anything, I'm what pops up.
Yeah, because who else is going by Viral C22?
That's my point. That's my point.
My biggest thing is like having numbers in your name.
Dude.
I don't like having numbers in your name.
42
if it was Viral
Doug.
C,
42 Doug.
I think that would be that's what I like. is like if you had Viral C, I feel like it would be. I'd like it a little bit more, but I just don't like the 22. I don't know.
Should I just switch it to Viral C?
Yeah. Yes.
That's so lame, though. It's such a lame name, bro.
Dude,
I
that's what
need
I
a
like.
new one, but it's so unique, you know?
Yeah.
And that's the most important thing.
It's weird when you
for
come
me.
up with a name because it's like when you come up with it, it's like, ugh, what? Like Juice
Yeah.
World with
No,
WRL.
that is hard.
No, but like when you think of it, you're like Juice WRLD. But then it got like so hype, and
It's
it's like
such a
everyone's
good
like,
name.
yeah. But like I'm willing to bet his friends when he made
No,
that
that
were
was a
probably
great
like,
switch because before he was Juice the Kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like-
Juice World.
I feel like it's like
Fire.
I feel like when you make a name, everyone's like, what?
Almost everyone's name fits them is the thing. Like, I couldn't imagine calling these artists anything else.
Yeah. Because that's just like association too. Like, I mean, you just familiar with it.
Like, the baby used to be Baby Jesus.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't see that.
I'm trying to
I
think
like
of
Lil
some other
Baby.
ones. I can't think of any others, but
I'm trying to think of like what I would associate
like,
you.
what would my name be if it wasn't Viral C22? I'm so used to that.
I don't know. Carter. It's Carter.
That's terrible.
Dude, I always want like a nickname. That's like a thing that I've always wanted.
I'd be
I mean-
careful what you wish for because
I know.
I have one now. And I don't like it.
Stink.
Stop.
Dude, where did that come from?
I'll tell you exactly where it came from. It was a Thursday night, and I had gotten back from, I think I was just playing basketball, and I hopped in the shower. And okay, before I hopped in the shower, Nessie had texted me, and he was like, yo, moves tonight. Like, you're coming. I'm like, no, I don't think I'm going to go out tonight. I got like some homework. I got stuff to do. So I turn my phone off. I get in the shower. I get out of the shower, and I see 14 missed calls from Nessie. 14. And I call him back. I'm like, yo, I told you, like, I'm showering and I'm not going out. He's like, oh, you were in the shower, you must stink. I'm like, all right, whatever. I stunk after working out, so I showered. And then he forced me to go out. And now he calls me stink. And so does Darian and Luke and Sean and
Yep.
Kanan and
Wow.
everybody.
I still call you C Drizzy.
and
That's my
Peyton.
thing. I call you C
Even
Drizzy.
Peyton calls
Really?
me stink. Yes.
Wow.
The
Catch 'em on-
comments we posted.
Yes, it's all stink.
We posted a reel on our fraternity account yesterday that I was in. Let's see.
It was all stink.
It was a funny video too.
Yeah, it was
There
so
is-
funny.
7 comments. 5 of them are stink.
That's so funny.
5 of them. Luke,
Wow.
Kanan, Peyton, Nessie, and whoever. Oh, Callie.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, be careful what you wish for because nicknames aren't always great. I'm low key. You got in my head though. I think I'm gonna change my rap name.
Dude, I've thought of that quite a bit. Not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
but what would I change it
I don't know.
to? Viral C? Is that lame?
I don't know. Let me think about that one. I mean, I've always gone by my last name. Like I've always gone by Bridges
Yeah.
for the most part. There was a little stint where I wanted to go by AB. Like,
Nah.
and I'm like, that's overused.
Nah.
Like,
When I think AB, I can't think anything except Antonio
I
Brown.
know that's what I think too. I always kind of associate with Bridges. Like that's kind of been my thing.
Yeah.
But it's also like it kind of defeats the name or point if it's like it's longer than your name, like Adam. Adam's short, so it's like, you know. But
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm gonna have to come up with something.
I feel like nicknames are a part of like certain cultures, like baseball. I feel like there's always such like big nicknames in baseball,
Big
and
Poppy.
then it's like Big Poppy, and like I feel like it's
It's
such.
biggest. I think it's biggest in fighting.
Oh yeah, it's true too. And like I feel like it's such a flex to have a nickname like Primetime, dude. That's so cool.
Sauce.
Sauce, dude. Like
Magic.
yeah, like he literally goes by Magic Johnson. Like
And that's
you
such a fire
I
name.
know,
Such a good name.
dude. It's
so much better
cool.
than Irvin.
Yeah, like people don't even if someone said Irvin Johnson, like
Yeah.
people are probably not gonna. But if they said Magic Johnson,
Or
like
like J.R. Smith. His name is like Earl.
yeah, like
Something
dude,
like
that's
that.
so cool. I mean, it's only not cool when they do it in 2K. They call you Che.
Yeah. I really like it when like a music artist has like their stage name, but then they have like an alternate stage name. So like Future is Hendrix and Pluto.
Yeah.
Uzi is like Baby Pluto. You know, Drake, Drizzy,
Yeah.
Jay-Z, Hove.
Drizzy.
I love that. I don't know why. I love it.
Yeah, I think it's cool. Like, I think, I don't know. I don't even know.
I can't think of any others. Oh, Travis Scott, LaFlame.
Yeah.
Oh, LaFlame. That's such a hard name. It's so good.
Man. I'm trying to think of like other nicknames I like. I think,
I mean, Primetime might be the best one ever.
I love Primetime.
It might be. It's so good. Although, but like Magic though.
Magic's, that's
you
up
never
there.
hear anyone call him anything else.
Yeah. I mean, now, like, you still call Deion Sanders Deion. Like,
a little bit. Yeah.
like Neon. There's also Neon Deion. That one's not as
That's
popular.
lame. King James.
King James, that one's also a good one.
One of
I
the
like
most
that one.
iconic ones ever.
Yeah.
Air Jordan.
But that's also stealing off of like the Bible, and I feel like that's what made it popular.
Nah, LeBron's more popular than the Bible.
Oh yeah, definitely. the Bible's written about him.
Nowadays?
Yeah, I don't.
Nowadays, you tell me who's more popular. King James in the Bible or King James?
Well, it came from the Bible.
It's
like,
LeBron.
I mean, I don't.
The Bible.
The Bible. I love those. Like,
They're
I love
so
putting.
funny.
I love
They're
putting
so
la in
funny.
front of stuff.
I
like
don't.
LaFlop.
No, I don't like that one. I like LeGoat.
Wow. No.
I love him. Or the.
Man.
Yeah, I can't say that. Anyway, there have been some music announcements lately as we wrap up here. The Kid Laroi starts touring next week. Super excited. He said on Instagram his album will be turned in within the next few days.
Turned in.
He promised this album a long time ago. Like, let's get it out there, man. I'm excited. He's been doing good stuff lately. Drake and 21 announced a tour that tickets are going on sale now for. And I wrote here, expect to take out a small loan if you wanna go see them.
Yeah, we were talking about this beforehand. I want to see Drake. I want to so badly.
I like both of them, but not enough for those prices.
I'd rather
go see Yeet, you know?
Drake is my number one.
Speaking of Yeet, his tour has started, and before he was a terrible performer. He was always like super high on stage and didn't have like visuals. That has all changed now, so I'm very excited for the show. And Travis Scott performed at Rolling Loud, and he should be dropping Utopia this year, so hopefully a tour soon.
Maybe.
Anyway, yeah, that's all the time we have today. On behalf of Adam and I, we want to say thank you for listening to the Sports and Stuff show. Make sure to follow our socials at Sports and Stuff show, except Twitter at SNS_show. Make sure to catch our episodes Wednesday, Friday from 3 to 4. And then we'll post clips and shorts and all that stuff on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram after that. So thank you again, and we'll see you in the next one.
Peace.